Welcome back inside the Ontario Soccer Center. We just saw Team White play. Well, they're up at it again. They're taking on Team Blue with 4 teams in this tournament and only one division in the Girls Future Stars Combine. It's teams are going to be more active today in just the one-day tournament. Curtis Coleman on the call, bringing you the action. Team Blue starting it out, running it up the pitch. Comes Ava Ettore. Here comes Alexis Hippolyte. Sends it ahead for Ettore, and that's blasted away by Team White. Here they come. They chip it forward. That's blocked. And sent up by Paulina Cremonese. Once again, going to do my best to call out the players that stand out, making great plays, perhaps as opposed to focusing on the score and who's winning. It's about showcasing their talents, their abilities, and Chiamako Omizi easily was the standout player in the Team Black versus Team White game that I saw. Showed her finishing ability, showed her ability to generate offense. Obviously, doesn't necessarily need to be an offensive player, but players who do score goals tend to stand out on the offensive side. And great motor from Team Blue right away. Charging up the pitch, trying to get involved was Alexis Hippolyte. Team White taking it up. The pass to the left. Here they come. That's chipped forward and blocked. Pass up on the charge. Just a little offside. The pass was to Alana De Paula. Good move. Coming from Isabella Cardinale. It's going to go out. They're going to launch it forward. Going on the attack, Team Blue. Good challenge on defense by Savina Mazza. And Team White's able to come away with it. They try to chip it up the pitch, and that's intercepted, obviously, by Daniela Viduka. Just going to play it back to the keeper. They're taking it forward. Another offside going to be called against Team White. Team Blue taking it up. Good challenge. Ball won by Team White. They take it back. Ball stolen once again, this time by Isabella Cardinale. She's going to play it back to the middle. to Viduka. Plays it to her left. Here comes Jalecki. And a steal coming from Nadia Zerguin. Here comes Cardinale. Takes it, tees herself up, thought about taking the shot, tries dribbling through a couple players. Ball's won back by Team White. They try to get it out. They can't. It's intercepted. Viduka passes it ahead and gets it right back. Viduka's going to blast a long shot. That misses wide to the right. And it's set to be a goal kick. Team White taking it up. Stephanie Moynihan launches that one. Oh my, what a shot! Over the head of Natasa Horvat. Perfectly placed. And she couldn't slow it down on time. Stephanie Moynihan, 2009 born striker for Vaughan SC in the OPDL, scored in the first game, now scored in the second game as well. Not that she's necessarily keeping track, but it's got to feel good. Obviously, you want to show that's going to go over the head and volleyed high by Team White. Again, seeming like Horvat struggling with the balls that are going above her head. They're taking it up. Here comes Team Blue. Carolina Sagat passes it across, and a poor shot coming from Nevea McIntosh. It'll be a goal kick. Ooh, a player goes down. That's set to be a free kick. Stoppage, and it's to be a free kick for Team Blue. Great chance to show your ability on set plays. Jalecki set to take the shot or pass here. Lecky is A center defensive midfielder, 2009 birth year with Hamilton United Elite. Lecky lines up. That's a low shot. That's blocked. And Team White's going to start on the attack the other way. Here they come. Through ball. Intercepted. Or blocked at least. By Daniela Viduka. There's a shot from Moynihan. Again. Stephanie Moynihan showing her power in her right foot. Skies that one over Horvat. And it's another goal for Team White. These are the kinds of plays the alert, high alert plays. Moynihan, beautiful shot. Beautiful reading of the play. Says, hey, I scored like this before. Why not score like it again? And showing that she can read situations very well. And again, it's the traits you're kind of wanting to show off. It's not necessarily winning or losing these games. It's wanting to show off that you can do different things, that you can play, or you can do one thing really well. Depends on what players are looking for. I mentioned in the previous game, I was talking to a scout at the games. I was just kind of asking, trying to get in their heads, what are you looking for in these? And a lot of them just say that they're here to see what there is to see who stands out. And not necessarily to see specific players. So you can definitely put yourself on the radar of a top program by having a good tournament today. And perhaps Moynihan is doing just that. Free kicks on the way for or goal kicks on the way for Emma Paglia. That's booted forward. That's blocked. Team Blue playing it ahead. Good work. Shot attempt with the left foot turned aside by Paglia. Good dive to the right. And a decent shot with the left foot by Alexis Hippolyte. It's going to be a corner kick for Team Blue. Again, showing your ability to play on set plays is obviously something coaches might be looking at. Into the box. Bounces off the head and headed away by a defender. Sent away by Team White, at least briefly. And on the header on that play, the impressive header was Adriana Blagden Oliveira. And again, perhaps it's sometimes about the following who makes a good play as opposed to following the action directly, trying to highlight everybody who's standing out. Because obviously it's not just the attackers that are going to stand out. You want to showcase your defensive abilities. Often the key is the back line and playing in structure. A free kick is on the way for Team Blue. It's going to be Isabella Cardinale. Cardinale, a center midfielder with Pickering FC. That one's going to miss high. 2009 born. It's to be a goal kick is we're about halfway through the opening half, I believe. Team Whites look good, especially for Stephanie Moynihan, who has a couple goals to her name. That ball's going to trickle by, and strong play from DePaula gets Team White the ball. Can they keep it? They can for now. Good spacing right now from Team White, giving their teammates room to work with. Playing it forward to the left. Here comes Stacy Joya. Nadia Zarugin. It's going to be stolen and taken the other way. Lecky springs it forward and a bad touch. It was offside anyway. But a poor touch from Nevaeh McIntosh. Team White playing right away. And again, it's some decent heads-up plays, decent alertness being showed off. And you'd be surprised at how much that comes into play at the next level, being able to put your head down and continue, not think about it, not take a second to relax and Another thing worth noting is that Team White is playing a back-to-back here, which is pretty interesting. Obviously, they got a 15-minute break in between, but it is worth mentioning just how quickly they're playing these games. The men's team would get at least one game, at least multiple games of break between their matchups, but this Team White can really showcase, especially if they're more energetic, more in the tank for their second game. That shows their ability, their stamina as an attribute, and that shot goes high from Cardinale, who's been all over the pitch so far, getting the ball on pretty much every occasion. But it's set to be a goal kick. Stacey Joya. Stephanie Moynihan wins the race to the ball. She takes it down the left wing, passing it inside. It's intercepted by Lecky, who's going to pass it forward. Here comes Team Blue. What a great pass up the pitch by Carolina Sagat. In comes Hippolyte. Hippolyte crossing, and McIntosh was a bit behind on the play. The timing just off there. Gonna go out. Team Blue taking it up, and it's McIntosh doing a good job to keep it in after it angled off her in an unlucky way. It's going to be sent out by Team White. Sagat. He's going to send that off a defender now. It's going to be a corner kick for Team Blue. Lecky, good volley onto goal, but that stopped. I don't even think she expected to get that good contact going, but really strong reading of the play and hand-eye coordination on display. Great feet ahead by Moynihan, racing in, volleyed over, just wide. The shot coming from Alexandra Casulo. I misidentified earlier. Here comes Team Blue working their way through in a great individual effort by Nia Noel Gordon. Working their way through almost a large portion of Team White. Team Blue with it. Cardinale sends it back. Sagat in front. That gets by Gordon, and the shot attempt is going to be blocked. They're taking it out and sent away by number 17. That's Alexandra Casulo. Throwing on the way, or free kick on the way for Team White, and they take it. Good body work right now being put on by Nia Noel Gordon. Racing the other way, Cardinale, great feed to Noel Gordon, and she comes, she scores! Beautiful work by Nia Noel Gordon and Isabella Cardinale on display. A nice give and go, both of them making outstanding plays. Of course, Noel Gordon with the initial challenge, kind of forcing the Team White player into an uncomfortable position, resulting in the turnover. Cardinale, beautiful feed forward. Noel Gordon, great read on the play, puts herself in a spot where she's all alone and finishes with no mistake. And it's a goal for Team Blue. Taking it forward, a volley trickles by. Oh, that's a beauty. Some more great efforts on display. And the finish coming from Casulo yet again. Team Blue working their way up, trying to rebound off that goal. Cardinale racing forward. It's going to send it ahead. Great through ball. In comes Sagat. Sagat is going to be blocked. Great defensive effort coming from number 3 for Team White, Stacy Joya. Joya making the play. And that one's a beauty. Oh my, powerful. It's going to be a goal for Team Blue. Go back and forth we go in only the first half. Goya, I didn't really see it, to be honest, because I was looking up Goya's information. She's 2009 born fullback from A&B Football Academy. Got a good goal for Team Blue. Nia Noel Gordon, 2009 born attacking midfielder, Hamilton United Elite. Cardinale, 2009 born center field midfielder with Pickering FC. Team White trying to match that now. Pass off the mark. Lecky will intercept it. She takes it forward. Will chip it up. Looking for Sagat. That's knocked down. Good cut. Long shot attempt. Miss wide from Cardinale. Against the keeper, Emma Paglia. Take it forward, blasted up, intercepted by Lecky. Here she comes on the attack the other way, just outside the box. Chips it into the box. That's neat away by Team White, but it's played once again. Good read of the situation by Paulina Cremonese. It's going to be picked up by Team Blue. Here they come again. No little off the mark feed from Noelle Gordon, and it's passed ahead. That'll do it for the opening half. Both teams showing up so far. Strong play, especially from Isabella Cardinale for Team Blue, and Team White all go with Alexandra Casulo. Welcome back to the Future Stars Showcase. The girls combine. Curtis Coleman on the call, bringing you action between Team Blue and Team White. We'll see which players stand out in the second half. You don't really know how it works. It tends to be different players that get to see the pitch in the second half compared to the first half, regardless of how they're playing. You want to get everyone opportunity to play on the field and showcase their skills to top teams and post-secondary programs that are attending today's events. Here is Taija McCletchy with it. She's going to try to pass it off. That's intercepted by Madeline Bryan. And Team Blue's going to send it forward. Yeah, Noelle Gordon, great pass forward to Nevaeh McIntosh. McIntosh looking for Noelle Gordon. That pass way off the mark, and it's going to be picked up by Team White's keeper, Isabel Goldberg. Team White coached by Jordan Feliciano, and Team Blue coached by Stefan Munoz. Team Blue with it. They're taking it up. It's going to be sent out of bounds. Free kick on the way for Team Blue. Just going to send it on the ground forward, taking it back. Move that Charlotte Clamp. Good challenge by Team White, but Team Blue retains possession. The pass off to the left side. Racing for it to keep it in is McIntosh. It's going to go out. This one just doesn't seem to be McIntosh's day right now. Thrown play is going to go out again. Team Blue throwing it in once again. On the rush, and that's going to go out. This time it'll be Team White ball. Intercepted. Here comes Carabisior. Pass in front, just behind both players. And intended for it's volleyed forward and out of play. Just a set of bad luck for Carabisior and Team Blue. Team White taking it up, trying to go on the attack, chipped forward by Moynihan. That's intercepted and sent up again. Here comes McCletchy down the right side, cuts back, beautiful cut. Her shot attempt with the left foot, not very powerful. It's going to roll out. And miss wide right. Going to be a drop pass to Goldberg. And Team Blue called for a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Team White before they can get a major opportunity. Substitution coming in. Team Blue making some changes. Out goes McIntosh. Is what I'm talking about. Really, no matter how well or poor you're playing, you're going to be subbed out at some point, likely, unless seems to be less players in this game, so you're likely to be subbed out at least. I'll correct myself. McCletchy. Her pass is intercepted and taken up on the defensive side. Madeline Bryan. Launched up, and that's spit offside from the get-go. I think Noelle Gordon even knew that. And some substitutions being made for Team White now. And a great defensive effort by Giselle Mello to fight off McCletchy. Fantastic work. And Mello still taking it forward on the run the other way. Again, as a defender, it's tougher to make yourself stand out because obviously you're not scoring goals likely. But Mello, very strong defensive play, wins the one-on-one challenge and creates a little bit of offense in the meantime. Mello deflects that pass. It's going to be launched away by Team Blue. Bounces off ahead and back to Mello, who's going to play it out on accident. Mishandles the ball. Maybe the commentator's jinx coming in that play. Staying on it, McCletchy tries sending it into the box. That's blocked by Mello, and Lecky's going to win that ball. Strong defensive work by Team Blue. They're passing it back and forth now. They launch it forward. In comes Sine Matthew. And a great effort to keep it in. She does, but unfortunately, I think most of the Team Blue players had given up on the play. Strong defense by Nadia Zargan. But outstanding hustle from Matthew. Substitutions being made for Team White. Explaining the long stoppage. Knocked down. Noel Gordon picks it up, and that's booted away by Team White. Team Blue recovers, and you can see the bit more energy they seem to have right now, especially later in the game. Team White's played back-to-backs. And I mentioned earlier that the fact that firstly, you want to show your stamina. These are shorter games than you'd be playing at the post-secondary level, but also a difficult to play back-to-backs, obviously, because it's technically 2 hours of game as opposed to just 90 minutes. Team White, Team Blue with the ball. It's Charlotte Clamp who passes it off to Lecky, who sends that away. And it's blown down. Free kick on the way. Noel Gordon sends it forward, springing in an attacker. And the race to the ball is won by Goldberg. I believe that was Kara Bisesor trying to run it down. This could be a chance shot. Big save! Outstanding stop. Another shot misses wide. Isabel Goldberg continues to showcase her skills in between the pipes. Passing it off. Here comes Team White. Trying to move it up. Gianna Mamaliti. McCletchy sends it forward, and it's a little too heavy on the touch. It's going to be picked up quite easily by the keeper for Team Blue, Isabella Lima. Drop pass, Team White staying on it. And a foul called. This would be a free kick for Team Blue. Racing in the other way, and a beautiful shot. Once again, that's Noelle Gordon. Springing her step. And I do appreciate when players make them ability to stand out. Noelle Gordon rolling up her sleeves. Not sure if that's intentional to stand out, but it does make her stand out. Also, her plays made her stand out. She's been outstanding today in this game. Perhaps the player of the match pick, or very real player of the match pick option. Pass off, they chip it forward. Working on it now. Picked up, passing it forward, racing ahead, and it's going to be intercepted by Team White. Back with it is Team Blue, Sienna Taez. Or Sienna Taez. Pass it off to Sine Matthew. She's racing in and can't keep it in. Couldn't repeat her play earlier. Drop pass into head, and Team White's going to intercept it. Here they come, McCletchy down the right side. Skies that one on the cross attempt a bit too much, and that's going to trickle all the way out. We're approaching the end of this one, likely. It started at 10:30. It's approaching 11:20. These games tend to be around 50 to 55 minutes in length. It's going to go out again. Team Blue will throw it in. They're trying to rush, and that's part of it. There's no time wasting, obviously. You're not trying to win these games. That's not the important thing. It's about showcasing your skills, and every second that's wasted is a second you could be showing your abilities and traits. And a beautiful steal put up on that play by Madeline. Apologies, that's not Madeline Bryan. That's Alexis Hippolyte, who just snuck in and took that ball off the Team White player. Team White taking it forward. Zargan chips it up, and that's going to be knocked down. And if I were to pick standouts right now, obviously, you got Goldberg, who's been outstanding once again. Stephanie Moynihan showing off her shot. And again, Team White in difficult situations playing a back-to-back scenario, so not as much rest as Team Blue. Another player, Noelle Gordon, has also been fantastic, as has Isabella Cardinale for Team Blue, number 15. And Alexandria Casulo has also been great. This attempted pass ahead just misses the mark. Casulo, 2010 born attacking mid. So there you go. Even younger than most of the other players in this tournament. For Vaughn Essie, actually one of the youngest players in the tournament, perhaps even youngest player on her team, and still 15 years old. That's pretty impressive to be doing that at that age. Matthew races forward, passes it into the box, and the touch from Noelle Gordon just a little bit off. Pass forward. We're nearing the end of this one, as I was saying. Team Blue trying to get some final attacks in, the throw in. Angled away. It's going to miss. Another steal tight into the box, the pass, and volleyed away by Team White. Strong play by the defender. And there's a chance that was Alicia Ciano. No, there's no way that was her because she's listed as a winger. Can tell you the number, but strong play by that defender either way. Controlling it to herself, then volleying it forward. There you go. There's Savina Matza makes the great defensive play. Noelle Gordon races forward, waiting for someone to join her. Beautiful feed. And Hippolyte buries it. Outstanding work. Team White looking to bounce back, and another great play by Noelle Gordon. Just easily my player of the match pick. As once again a reminder, Nia Noelle Gordon is an attacking midfielder, 2009 born, Hamilton United, so 16 years old. We see Noelle Gordon being vocal with Jay Alecki Launching it forward. Noel Gordon. Beautiful feed. Noel Gordon megs the goalie, but couldn't put it in. And that will do it. A great performance from both sides, but again, Noel Gordon looked outstanding, especially in that second half. We'll be back with more action shortly.